YZ125 top end rebuild. Let's get right into it. Here's what you're gonna need: 8 mil, 10 mil, 12 mil, spark plug wrench, 12 mil wrench, little flathead, your baby bottle. If you're rich, get a torque wrench and some feeler gauges. Gasket kit, piston, spark plug. So we gotta take this thing apart. There's not much to take apart. We're gonna start by taking that plug out. And then we're gonna take this cover off. Oh, let's look at that spark plug first. Nice and black, nice and black. Not too bad. Take this cover off. You're gonna get to your power valve linkage. We gotta disconnect that. Just take that one little 8 mil out and take that arm, get her out of your way. There's 5 12 mil nuts on top of the head. Take those off and you can pull your head off. See how she looks. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Pretty clean for a 2022. Better be clean. Then we got 4 more nuts to take the cylinder off. Get those. Then we can just pull that thing right off. Off she comes. Check it out. Make sure it looks pretty good. Nothing too deep. We're going to stuff a rag up into the bottom end because we don't want this clip to come and fall into the bottom end. You see how I got my thumb over the clip when I was taking it off so it doesn't spring away and go across the shop? So then take your wrist pin and then your bearing out, your gasket, and this is everything that we've taken apart so far. And we're going to work on the cylinder a little bit. So we're just going to take these old ones, these O-rings off. Give her a little cleaning around the exhaust port. It was already pretty clean, but whatever. Take the power valve cover off and we're just going to clean inside of here. All this splooge. This is normal for a 2-stroke, but that's why it's got that hose for it to just fall out, but still want to clean it out. It's basically just unburnt fuel. Look at that. Lots of it. So just put that cover back and we're done inside there. Don't go too tight on those. Probably like 10 foot-pounds, 8 foot-pounds, something like that. We're gonna oil up the new O-rings before we put them in. We'll put that to the side for now. We're gonna unbox this piston. Got some stickers, paper, don't need it. Unbox that, look at that piston. Look at that. I'm like looking for the circlips now because I didn't realize that they're in the bottom. I'm like, where they at? Where they at? There they are. New circlips, new piston, and new wrist pin. So we're just going to put one clip into the new piston for now because we need to get the wrist pin in from the other end. So just put one in for now. Do your piston ring. Make sure you lube it up. Get some 2-stroke oil on that. Put the bearing in, the piston. Make sure that you have the piston in the right way. There's an arrow that points to the front, or there's a dot. Then just put your other clip in. That's that. You can pull your rag out and lube everything up real good because we're about to throw the cylinder on there. What I'm zooming into here is there's a little pin on the piston where the open end of the, what's that called? The piston ring. Blanked out. The piston ring, the open end of the piston ring is going to sit inside of that pin. So throw your gasket on. Don't forget. I almost forgot. Make sure your gasket surfaces are nice and clean on the cylinder and on the block. And then just kind of compress the ring a little bit and you can slide that cylinder on. Cylinder cycling, that's good. Now we just are in reverse of what we just did. Put your 4 cylinder nuts on. Tighten them in a crisscross. Torque them to 22 foot-pounds. Super easy. Like I said, easy. Don't get no easier than this. Doing a top end on a 2-stroke is like changing your oil in your car. So easy. Gotta do it. I'm gonna hook that power valve linkage up. Just like that. Put the cover back. Put the little gasket back. All that stuff. Not too tight on them. Don't strip them. So now we just gotta throw the head on. I'm putting that inner O-ring didn't really want to stick into that groove too well. I was messing around with it for a little bit. I tried putting grease and stuff, but it didn't really want to stay in there. But it was fine. I got it eventually. Just had to mess with it a little bit. You can see me getting in there real close. Had to get a close look. See that? It just wants to come back out. But I got it. You just got to make sure that cylinder's nice and flat and you're not going to crush that O-ring. Look at me looking in there. I think I got it. Yep, I even took it off, put it back on. Had to make sure. Alright, just put your nuts back on for the head. Tighten them in a crisscross. 21 foot-pounds. And pat yourself on the back because you did it. You're done. Rebuilt that 2-stroke. Throw that thing back in the bike. And hold her wide. Blow her up again. And rebuild her again. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next video where we're going to go to the track and break this thing in. Later.